Yo, what's going on guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you the best ways to make money this week in GTA 5 Online. And there's actually hardly any requirements for these, so most of you should be able to do all of these. So you can easily make millions a day by doing these, so make sure you take advantage of this week in GTA 5. Anyway, enough waffling, I hope you enjoy. If you do though, please leave a like down below, and subscribe if you're new. Make sure you turn on those post notifications also. Anyway, I hope you're going to enjoy, and let's get right into the video. Before a quick word from our sponsor though. If you would like any of these services, be sure to check out Digizani down below in the description, and you can use code TJRH for 5% off your order. So we're going to get into the first method, and for this first method, it is triple money and triple RP on issi classic stunt races. So these are actually a really fun way to make money this week, and trust me when I say you make loads of money on these, I seriously mean you can make a lot of money. And to start these up, all you need to do is open up your pause menu and go to jobs, play jobs, and you want to go into Rockstar Created. Then just go down to stunt races and start up any of the issi classic ones. So you'll see the little logos at the top right, the triple RP and triple money. So again, this is also a way to make RP if you want that too. So yeah, to do this, and make sure you get the most amount of players you can. Of course, it doesn't really matter, it depends on how much money you want. The more players, the more money you're going to get, and the more laps you put on the race, the more money you will get. So as you can see, I ended up getting around 29 to 30 people. And this one paid really well, so I'll show you in a moment. But yeah, you want to make sure you come sort of in the first three places, so first, second and third is where you're going to get the most amount of money. And I'll show you later an example of the amount of money. But yeah, sometimes, as you can see, when I started the race, you'll get some people who might be AFK. It's just my luck, probably, but you might get this too. But trust me, when you do this, you can still come a decent place, so I'll show you in a moment. I ended up coming somewhat decent. So as you can see, I did come 5th, and it took about 8 minutes, 14 seconds to complete the race. And you'll see how much we made. So the person in first place made just over 100k, and as you can see, I didn't make too much, so you want to try and come the top 3 places. So first place got over 100k, and second place was around 80k, and that's just for doing this for 8 minutes, so 100k in 8 minutes is actually really good in my opinion. And here's another example of a race I did. As you can see, my luck today wasn't the greatest. I had people basically just ramming into me. But anyway, I still actually managed to come a decent place in this again, so if anything like this happens, just keep playing. Don't give up, because you might end up coming first, you never know, especially if there's slipstream. But yeah, I ended up coming 6th, and this one took about 12 minutes 40 seconds. And first place once again got just over 100k, so this one was a bit longer, however, yeah, it's still really fun to do. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this first method, and we're going to move on to the next one. So for the next method, we have the time trial, and this one's a fairly easy one. You'll see in a moment the route we have to take, so this one is only one slight requirement. You will need a motorbike. Make sure it's kind of upgraded, so you want it to go you want it to be fast. This can be the Hakuchu, the Shitaro, or the Hakuchu Drag. Those are some really good ones to use. Or if you want to use a Batty 801. And anyway, you want to start up the time trial and set a waypoint to the golden circle. And then just scan over the waypoint so you'll see the route you have to take. As you can see, it's quite a simple one, it's just one road we have to take, so you just have to follow one road, so it's fairly easy. And what you want to do now is you want to hold Y or triangle to respawn. And when you do, just go back onto the time trial, and this time you want to start it up and do it properly this time. So when you do this, you want to make sure you wheelie to gain the maximum speed. Or if your bike cannot wheelie, all you need to do is just hold up on the left joystick, so or hold A just to make sure you get the most speed possible. But again, if your bike can't wheelie, just make sure you wheelie, as you will get so much speed, so you'll be able to do this in under the time limit. Anyway, I'll speed the rest of this up. There's not really any tricks you need to do, but I'll give you a few tips on the way. So once you make it to this off-road bit, you can actually start slowing down a bit, and you don't have to wheelie as much, so just make sure you take your time. You'd rather take your time than crash, so yeah, just go, you obviously still want to go a bit fast, so make sure you can go fast wherever you can. And yeah, you just want to take your time with this a little bit, so just don't crash basically. When you end up getting to this bit over here near the end, you just want to fly off the edge, but you want to make sure you land properly, so don't mess up too much in the air. So I ended up completing this with 4 seconds to spare, and as you see, you'll make over 100k from this. So around 103k, I believe. This is a really easy way to make some quick money, so make sure you just do this, and it's really easy. It takes about, well, I hit it on my first try, so it took about 3 minutes, and I'm sure you'll be able to get it in under 10 minutes anyway. So if you know you're not going to complete it in under the set amount of time, just hold Y to respawn, or triangle. But yeah, you should be able to get this in under 10 minutes. And anyway, let's move on to the final method. So for the final method, we have the RC time trials, and it's over at this location on the map. And this one's actually, these are quite, well, they're not too difficult, but they do take some time to do, as you need to get used to the RC Bandito. So yeah, just go on the circle and press right D-pad. So the first run you do, you just want to get used to it, so just navigate the map. You don't need to go too fast, just make sure you know where the turns are. And the more you do this, the more you'll know the turns. So you probably won't hit it on your first try. I mean, you could, but you probably won't. You'll need to get used to the sort of route first. So yeah, just get used to it, get used to the turn in, and you want to just take this slowly. So yeah, just take it slowly, don't think about the time. This is just a test run to get used to it. And yeah, I'll speed this up just to show you the whole run. So once you feel like you know it quite a bit, or just a little bit, you want to hold Y or triangle to respawn, or quit. And then just run back to the circle and press right D-pad. And I'm actually going to skip to the run where I actually hit it. It took me about probably 6 to 7 tries. A few of them I crashed in, so I respawned straight away, but yeah, it took me about 6 or 7. So this is the run where I actually beat the time limit. And yeah, I'll just speed this up, and if you want to, you can analyze it and see how to do it yourself. But you'll just get used to it over time, so once you do a few laps, you'll be able to get used to it and finally get it under the time limit. But anyway, I'll speed this up for you. So anyway, that's this one done, and you'll make about 100k from this, so the same as the other one before. And yeah, make sure you get on GTA right now and do these. Of course, if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day or night, and I'll see you all in the next one.